T to the V to the L to the I to the N to the E, TVLine.
Welcome, Big Bang Theory.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell me about the panel. How did it go? You guys were surprise guests.
Kunal moderated very skillfully.
It was amazing to see the turnout. We've done this before as actors, but then to come and actually experience the turnout as for the writers. The hall was packed with screaming fans, and they didn't know that I was going to be there or mine was going to be there. So that shows the success of the show, is that people, it's not just the face of the show, it's really what the show is about. And to see the fans turn up for that was really wonderful.
There was some fan fiction, wasn't there?
There was some fan fiction. I was brought on and we read a really funny Kuthra, Polly, and Amy sex-ish scene.
It was really fun.
It was very funny.
Sex-ish.
Sex-ish.
I got to say 50 Shades of Brown.
You got to say Kuthra, pay me.
Let's talk about the finale for a second. Mayim, how nice was it to sort of have Amy stand up for herself and say enough is enough?
I don't know. I guess I didn't think of it like that. The way I thought of it, there's been a kind of a gradual progression of Sheldon kind of meeting her as far as he can. And, I think her taking a step back is not the same as, everybody's like, oh, you broke up with him. No, she exactly asked for time to think and reason things out. So I don't know that I felt like it was, her standing up for herself. It was her, I guess, giving her terms and seeing where they land.
Where do you suspect she is?
I have no idea. I really leave it up to our writers.
You don't have them in your head?
It could go so many ways, and that's the fun thing about our show. Like, they make everything work. Our writers make everything work, whatever way we want to do it.
And Steve, Bill, Chuck, can you tease at all where we pick up? Is she still out there somewhere?
We pick up a few hours after the 8th season finale.
Okay.
So Leonard and Penny were headed to Vegas, and we're gonna catch up with them right there.
And Raj, you confessed your love for Emily, but you didn't mean it. Did you? Like, I'm trying to think where does that couple land at the end of the season, and I'm not quite sure. It's a misunderstanding?
Look, I think that it's really fun because she really brings out the adventurous side in him. And she's also, Laura's a wonderful actress to work with. We'll see. I mean, again, they got back in the writer's room, 4 weeks ago, so we'll see what happens. But he really likes her, even though she scares him, like she scares all of us. But he does like her a lot.
It's an interesting situation for Kuthra Polly, where he may find himself in a relationship with a person that might not be ideal for him. And I don't think that character has ever been in a place in his life where he might think of breaking up with a girl.
Exactly.
Somebody, probably a girl liking him is enough.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be interesting for us to see how he navigates that as we move forward.
Chuck, I'm curious, a show as successful as The Big Bang Theory, I feel like there by now would have been talk or an actual spin-off of some sort. Do you ever talk about ways to expand this universe with maybe a second show with a spin-off?
Never. No, never. No, the only thing we talk about is how to maintain and grow the show and care for the show and not take the show for granted.
Yeah.
And not take the audience for granted.
And you don't have like pressure from CBS saying, hey, we want a Big Bang spin-off.
When they want a spin-off, they do it themselves. They call it Scorpion. So they didn't consult with us. So
we have joked about an animated Big Bang Babies.
Big Bang Babies. Big Bang Babies.